Hello. Welcome everybody. Okay, I'm gonna show you what this segment is about. It's about Twitter. No, about this. A small while ago, I streamed some NES cheat codes made by Lucas Guy, and that really reminded me that one of the concepts that I wanted to do for the stream is trying out all kinds of games that I haven't heard of. Because usually I try to play a game from start to finish, but I also just like to explore new games. So I downloaded some random NES games that sounded interesting and weird, and probably not all of these are good, but hopefully there are some good ones here too. And then I'm just gonna spin this wheel here and see what I get. And then I'm gonna try that game out. Yeah, these are all games for NES, even though there's one called Orb 3D, and that name is exactly the reason why I downloaded that game. Okay, but finally, enough talking. I'm gonna spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. Are you ready? Yeah, there's also Little Samson on the list. The first game is Toki. Anybody know this game? And for some of these games, I also got their cover art. And I think Toki is one of my favorites. It's really bad resolution, but I'm gonna show you anyway. It has Adam and Eve, who are really proud of their son Diddy Kong. And I think I'm gonna play the monkey in the game. Yeah, I'm gonna return to monkey. And out of my million windows here, the ROM is right. There we go. Hopefully I got the right game. Yeah, looks about right. Oh, also, of course, I have made sidebars for this. Because why wouldn't I have? Old Granny / Grandpa in the back was interesting looking. I didn't know this anyone like that. Lucas Guy knows this game. Okami thinks this will be culturally insensitive. Okay, let's see what this intense game will be like. Oh, I skipped the starting cutscene. Sorry, we need to see that. We need to know what Toki is about. Oh, you got arcade version. Oh, so this is an arcade-based game. It's somehow fairly balanced in terms of difficulty. That's rare for arcade games. Labyrinth of Games, the evil hand of Bashtar has seized lovely Miho. Her beloved, the mighty Toki, who's a monkey, has also been dealt a wicked blow, now reduced to a lowly ape. Oh, he was turned into an ape, okay. Toki must risk a perilous journey to free Miho and regain his manhood. Okay, now I need to win. I need to get my manhood back. Ah, you haven't played this game after all. Okay. So, I'm playing as the monkey who shoots bullet out of his mouth. Oh, and there's some... What is this? Sperm flying in the background? Yeah, they took my pee-pee. I don't know why. That really is an evil guy. Looks like a pea shooter. Yeah, but usually you don't do it with your mouth. Controls are pretty okay. It controls a bit like Mega Man. Like, really precise and without momentum, like Mario has. Let's see what this does. Okay, it's sort of like Sonic. And then I died. So, I can't get hit many times. But there's a checkpoint here. Alright. I lost my big bullets though. Those coin sprites from earlier actually look pretty nice for an NES game. I didn't pay any attention, but it doesn't look bad. There's some pretty fast flickering, but overall I think it's a nice looking game. 2 health at the bottom left. Oh yeah, the hearts. So I can get hit only 2 times. And there's a monkey statue in the wall and some really freaky faces. What are these? I don't know what killed me. Okay, so I think it's safe to say that this is a brutally difficult game, because this is the first stage. And maybe if it had more than 2 health, it would be better. Oh, I can be even more monkey-like, like this. Monkeys are well known for being able to resurrect once after dying. Oh, okay. But animal facts, one of the mainstays of this stream. What am I even looking at here? This looks like some alien parasite that's burrowing the ruins. Fire breath? Okay, now I upgraded my pea shooter into fire breath. I don't know what I expected, but this game seemed pretty surreal and hard. Won't you press the A or B button again and challenge your own ability? Otherwise you shall remain as an ape the rest of your life. I have never seen a game over screen like this. It actually seems to be a sort of part of the story in some way. 4 credits. And I need to start from the beginning. No, I don't. Empress Monkey dropped out of college. I have felt that temptation. Toki climbing looks like he has snapped his neck. This doesn't look healthy at all. Beat this game or you'll be considered a monkey. I'm fine with that. Also, even for retro suffering, where I actually tried to play through the whole game, this seems too difficult. Or maybe I'll learn to play it. Okay, this jump looks pretty bad. And it has 4 credits. So you can keep playing for quite some time. But then you got pushed to the beginning if you die more than that. Fuck! I'm trying my best, I promise. I'm gonna try to complete the first stage. Maybe then I'll not be as much of a monkey. Jump. Okay. Then the green monkey comes. Nice. These spiders are horrible because they shoot in like 8 ways at once. What is this? It looks like the head of a rabbit. Oh, it's jumping shoes. I guess it was actually meant to be a rabbit. Yeah, you got a good point. Like, if this was the human version of the protagonist, he couldn't do all this. I doubt he could shoot out of his mouth and rewind time back like this. That's actually my emulator. That's not part of the game. What is this nasty ghost doing here? Okay, so you need to stay still for quite some time to use those platforms. There's something about Toki's design that just doesn't look right to me. Like, this looks like the character from a bootleg game. And the rest of the graphics are pretty nice, so I don't know why Toki looks this bad. Oh, boss fight. It's, I don't know what to say. It's all I can say. God damn it. I'll beat the first level no matter what. Oh, there's a lot of health. I just noticed the boss's health bar. And... Yeah, Okami. This is what you were talking about. Now I understand. Okay, but that was the first stage of Toki. It's difficult, but not a bad game, I would say. It feels pretty imaginative. It has a weird aura to it. And I kinda like the weirdness. But I think it's time to go to the next game. Also, something I forgot to show is that I also made a title screen. No, this one. For this part. Which I unfortunately decided to call Nesploration. Should I get this, like, copyrighted? Looks cool? Yeah, I tried a few different ideas, and this is the best one I got. The picture of the NES cartridges comes from some Finnish magazine that I found online. NES Exploration is an okay name. I think it's kind of corny. But it's what I went with. Okay, but next game. Time for the wheel. And I'm gonna remove Toki from the list. It's a bit unique. Well, that sounds good. I try to be at least a bit unique. Okay, let's see what we get next. I think it's likely to be something worse than Toki. Oh, it's Monster Party. This is one of the games I know a little bit about. And one that I really want to try. This is the first game from some pretty famous video game designer. And I know that this game is supposed to be extremely weird. Hopefully. Hello, Tom J. Solid game? Okay, let's try it out. I don't have the cover art for it, unfortunately. But let's see what the game is about. Oh, and this title screen. In the Japanese version, this is all blood. It's like dripping blood everywhere. But this is the American version, which has green goo instead. And that reminds me, I should have gotten a Japanese version. This is probably censored in some ways. I pronounced extremely like extremely. I tend to do that. Maybe it was an egg pun, although there's no reason to do those right now. Okay, let's see the American backstory. I don't know if it's actually different, but this feels pretty American at the moment. Mark was walking home from a ball game. He looked up and saw a bright star. And he's crying because the star is so beautiful. While he stared at it, the star got bigger and bigger. Or maybe it's so bright that his eyes are melting. The beauty of the star made his eyes moist. So he didn't notice that the star fell. That's a pretty weird thing not to notice. Yeah, like the baseball game made me think that this story is like remade for the American version. Star fell and landed right in front of him. Oh, it's magenta red in the star, or purple in this case. It wasn't a star, but a monster, Mark quickly asked, as you tend to do with monsters coming from stars. Who are you? I'm Bert. That's a name I wasn't expecting. What's up? Why is this conversation so casual when meeting an alien? Japanese are like probably the second place in most baseball played. That's true. Baseball is really big in Japan, so this maybe didn't need to get changed at all. I'm looking for help. Evil monsters are out of control in my world. How convenient the alien to speak English. Maybe it's using like some translation device? This doesn't make any sense and we are played for like 2 minutes. Come and help me. I'm afraid to fight the evil monsters. 90s isekai? Don't you need to die in isekai? But yeah, this is pretty close. Don't worry. With your weapon, you'll be able to destroy them easily. The aliens don't have really powerful weapons. It's a baseball bat is more powerful than what they have. This isn't a weapon, it's a bat. Batter. Anything is okay. Anyhow, let's go. Yeah, it's close enough. Bert grabbed Mark's hand and flew away. What's your name? Mark. Mark, my planet is dangerous. So, we must act together. Mark got kidnapped? He kinda agreed to help, or did he? Maybe Bert would have gotten him even if he wasn't compliant. And look, now Bert even got his weapon. He's carrying the bat. How? Like this. Then they fuse together. I see. This is how Mark's adventure began. Oh, now there's blood. And bloody skeletons. So, okay, there's some cool hooligans that are on fire. And I need to bat them. I wasn't expecting the evil monsters to look like this. Also, there's some legs. Legs are an enemy. Yeah, like, imagine Mark's family. And his mother must be while he's on another planet. Well, maybe that's why he didn't tell anyone. Hello, baby, says the plant. Okay, it's a boss fight. The writing in this game is something else. Okay, if I'm just patient, this should be pretty easy. The only downside is that... oh yeah, maybe I need to deflect the shots. But maybe yeah. Good point, Okami. I was doing it wrong. I thought it was just a bonus, but that's how you actually fight the boss fight. I see playing Elden Ring has you made keen on boss fight strategies. Tragedy. I don't know how to pronounce it. Come on. It's taking quite a lot of punishment before it's going down. I pronounced it right the first time, then why did I correct it? I guess I was overly critical of my pronunciation. I haven't spoken English in about 2 weeks, so I'm a bit rusty. I got a question mark. Oh, it presents some life to me. It usually roll well, hit hard, so no strategy needed. Yeah, maybe Elden Ring is not the most strategy-heavy game. It's a roll-heavy game, that I know. Okay, I'm just gonna keep fighting the legs. What is here? Empty. And... oh, now I'm transforming into bird? What's the point of them fusing if I'm still gonna play one at a time? Oh, now I can control like a Mega Kirby. The blocks are a bit different here. They look corrupted, like if I'm using cheat codes or something. Sorry, I'm dead. Oh, I need to fight the fly, which dies in one hit. This feels like an I don't know, modern deconstruction of retro games. But this is actually a retro game. I feel like this is way ahead of its time in many ways. Also, this looks like a cactuar from Final Fantasy. What? Oh. I think it's like in Silent Hill that you go into the dark world. And these are not graphics I was... like, I knew this game had blood in it. But this is quite a lot more than in NES games usually. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if this part has traumatized some kids. Amalgamates on Undertale just said sorry I'm dead. Actually, I think one of the amalgamates in Undertale is a reference to this game. I was surprised about the I'm dead scene, but now that I think of it, I have read about before. What the fuck is this enemy? Like this is something that could appear in, I don't know, Bloodborne. It's a dog with a human head. The legs are still here. That's from Berserk. Ah, okay. Well, that also goes with From Software games. They take a lot of inspiration from Berserk. Let's see what's here. Yeah, you agree that this looks like a modern retro horror game. Yep. And this has probably inspired a lot of that stuff. Like there's a game called... What is it called? On PC, an indie game that starts out really bright but turns more fucked up as you go on. This really reminds me of that game, but what was it called? Inverse? I don't remember. Looks really the same as the possessed dogs in Berserk. I have read just a little bit of Berserk, but not much. And I need to look up the game's name now, because that was a horrible description. Horror platformer Inscription? No, an older one, much older one. Huge, scary. I'm not finding it. One more Google search. This list has to have it. 8, Aversion. It's called Aversion. I'll write it in chat so you can see how it's written. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that game is heavily inspired by this one. Also, finally, back to the game. The pumpkin head is saying, please don't pick on me. Aversion is... It's like, looks like a cute and innocent platformer. And then it starts getting a bit glitchy. And then there's some huge black hands coming from underground and... Oh. The Pumpkin Man doesn't want me to pick on him, but he wants to pick on me. Can I still... Yeah, I can both hit him with the bat and deflect the shots. Okay, I'll try to be more careful. I don't want to waste too much time, so I try to be quick. But I think this game is too interesting to let go yet. Oh, I won him with 1 health left. Beat him would be the better way to say that. Okay, let's see if something freaky pops out soon. The whole screen feels a freak at the moment. Oh, the hands hurt me. They look like part of the background to me. Let's see here, and maybe then I'll go to the next game. So you searched Aversion, but it gave you the Spanish results for the outwards movement of the feet instead of the game. Yeah, I think that can happen really easily between like Spanish and English. Because there's many words that are a little bit of the same. I wonder why they censored the title screen and left all the blood in the game. Like, shouldn't they have censored everything? Oh, I got through the first level. Nice. Weird password. The version is $5 on Steam. I'm pretty sure it was free when I played it. But maybe the developer saw how popular it got. Okay, I'm gonna end this game on this screen with a fish with human legs and a mouth that keeps puking blood in the wall. But yeah, the Nesploration was an attempt to find interesting NES games, and I think this is definitely one. Maybe I'll even consider this for retro suffering, because it doesn't seem to be, like, horribly difficult, like, not impossible, but still challenging, and there's sure to be some interesting stuff to find deeper in the game. Okay, back to the wheel, and let's see what we get next. Here we go. It's gonna be just barely. It's Gun Knack. I'll show you the whole title. Oh, you played a similar game to a version called Escape the Game. I have heard of that. Actually, I think I might even have it on my Steam account, but I have never played it. Yeah, I have heard the name Kannak, so I thought it might be sort of a lesser-known great NES game. But then I saw that it was a shmup, which there's a lot of mediocre shmups on NES, and I thought maybe I wouldn't add it to the list. But then I noticed the cover art has the pilot fighting huge carrots. And at that point, I decided that I need to try this game. Gun Knack could also be read as Gun Can. Yeah, if you read the second word from right to left. I don't know, I might be shooting cans. I'm shooting food, it looks like. So maybe cans are also an enemy. Tom J seems to know this game. Top 1 shmup on the NES. What? Then why haven't I played this before? Like, I barely even knew this existed. Can You Pet is another game that starts cute and ends bad. That I don't know. Can Your Pet, I mean. In the vast universe, far away, blah blah blah, their peace, however, is about to be shattered. But carrots? Hello, next, welcome. Animals, plants, and products from the factories begin to attack the people. Yeah, fighting the cans sounds about right. The nation becomes lost in chaos without knowing the reason why. Oh, there's Who's Rabbit too. A conference of representatives from the 7 planets request the space police to solve the matter. A capable commander with the codename of Gun Knack is summoned. Why do these NES games have amazing stories all of a sudden? His mission is to investigate the 8 areas and restore peace to the nation. A rumor has it that there is a powerful invader in one of the 8 areas who is generating all the threats. It's this and Life Force that are good shmup on the NES. I have played Life Force, but this, like, I knew the name and that's all. Config.sys? What is this? Pretty interesting way to name your options. How do I get back? You now have $0. Welcome. Since this is your first time, you can have bombs for free. This is how people in America live every day. Yeah, that's an actual config menu. It felt like it went deeper than an options usually does. Lucas Guy, if I'm not reading some messages out loud, you know why. If you collect several bombs of the same type, the effect of each bomb is enhanced. Oh, and this is what they call American education, I see. But you can't carry more than 20 bombs. Oh, I already used 1 bomb. Whoops. Oh, there's auto fire by default. That already makes this better than many NES shoot-em-ups. Only 20 bombs until you're 18. Yep. There's all kinds of weapons. And these cute little things give me weapons. The background is scrolling really smoothly. Yeah, I can already tell that this is an excellent game. Weapon 3 is this that homes into enemies. And I think that's usually really strong in games like this. What is F? I'm not sure what F is. Yeah, this is not like a shovelware game. Also, there's an interesting face here in the ground. Too bad it isn't going as fast anymore, because the going fast mode looked really, really nice. Also, this really isn't $sign, it's actually backwards. Oh, this is the bunnies. So far the game has been really easy, but usually shmoops have a deceptively easy first level, and then they get impossible. But maybe this game has a balanced difficulty. I think Life Force is a pretty fair game. At least what I remember from it. Yeah, and the game, I think it showed me almost all the weapons in the first few minutes. And let me choose which one is my favorite. And this is my choice. Because I can just hold the shoot button and the enemies die. In many old games, the homing weapon is almost too powerful. But it's usually... it does less damage than the other weapons. That's how it usually works. I know there's like a phase in Mars, but there's a lot more here than one of them. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like there's a spot in Mars that looks like a human face. Feels like a boss fight time. It's an orb. It even humps behind. And in every shmoop, this is the most important evasion maneuver. Just flying around in a circle. Actually, now this weapon isn't hitting the boss that successfully. I'll try leading it here. Okay, I'll check out your message soon. I'll just need to get this down. And there we go. Some wave patterns might not be able to be cleared because the ODM deals too little damage or is trying to focus several enemies at once. Yeah, in some really well-designed games, there's downsides like that in homing weapons. Like in one of my favorite retro games ever, which is Gunstar Heroes. The homing weapon definitely has some strong downsides, even though it's probably the safest way to beat your first run of the game. Oh shit, I accidentally changed weapons. Already I can see that there's... Wait, did I just lose one upgrade when I got hit? Can I get... Oh, you can get hit only once. So that's classic shmup rules here. Hopefully I can get a good weapon back. At least this is a bit better. But that's also very typical for shmups, that you get heavily punished for dying. It's not just losing one life, it's losing all your weapons and shields and add-ons and whatever there is in the game. This laser weapon is alright. Not quite as good as the homing one. I don't quite understand, like, what is the range? It seems to be changing all the time. Or is it hitting the buildings in the background? That can't be right. And I got my weapon waifu back. Why did I say that? I got my favorite weapon back. Boss fight, this is a good game, but there's a lot for me to try here still. Yep, this looks like an actual boss fight. It's a rabbit tank. Has anyone in the chat ever watched the Japanese tokusatsu show called Kamen Rider? Like, that has been going on for like 30 years. In one of the best seasons for Kamen Rider, called Kamen Rider Build, the main transformation that the main character uses is called Rabbit Tank. Like in all of the Kamen Rider shows, the common theme is that the main character is a superhero who transforms into a bug-like suit, and in most of the seasons there's a lot of different suits to sell toys. Most like that's the biggest reason why there's so many. Well, Kamen Rider really, like, it doesn't have a really consistent quality. Some seasons are fantastic, or at least enjoyable. Maybe they're not fantastic, but some seasons are pretty shitty. Okay, but your previous message is that this weapon reminds you of a game called Shellshock Live. I don't know that. Popular web game. I haven't played many web games. But it might be inspired, those weapon numbers, by this game. And now I can use my money. This is a rare feature. Let's see what turbo power is. I'll try a little bit. I'll buy a few turbo powers and... Oh, my ship looks different now, I think. Maybe I'm a bit faster? I don't even know. But yeah, this is absolutely a quality game. And I want to play more of it. But I'll get back to it later. Hello, Flamesy, welcome! Perhaps you're just wrong around? That might be too, because I bought like 3 upgrades and I didn't get significantly faster. But it is time to go to the next game. I didn't do the Mario ROM hacks yet, because you weren't here. I have 3 segments tonight. And the one I'm on now is this. I have a wheel of NES games I want to try out. But for the next segment, I'm gonna play the ROM hacks. Let's see what we get next. Most of these games have been surprisingly good so far. He did one of the Mario 64 ROM hacks? Yeah, on a different stream. That's true. Okay, now we got Where is Waldo? And the reason why I added this to the list is that I have no idea how Where's Waldo can work on NES. That sounds impossible. Like, how many pixels big is Waldo gonna be? So, this is probably not gonna be a good game, but I just wanna see, like, how did they pull this off? Or how they failed to pull it off. Yeah, I didn't get Tapo yet, but it's on the list. It's gonna come up at some point. But it was almost Tapo's Tactics. By the way, which is a game that was suggested to me by Flamesy. The rest of the games I just selected randomly. Choose skill level. I'm gonna go hard. Okay, there's Waldo. I see him. Where's he going? Oh, what are you working on, Flamesy? Lucas Guy says, this is actually the best game on the NES from an objective point of view. Just as this mess appears on the screen. Oh my fucking god, this is worse than I expected. Like, I guess that... I think I saw him somewhere. Wait, I just thought I saw Waldo, but here. Like, the cursor is moving so fast that it's almost impossible to stop where you want it. But this is Waldo, right? No? Come on. Who else could it be? Like, he has a striped hat. No flickering on screen, a technological marvel, completely ahead of his time. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do a different opinion and say that this is the worst looking NES game I have probably ever seen. And this is a horrible insult to Where is Waldo. You already found Waldo? Please help me, because the guy who looks like Waldo to me is apparently not him. Okay, I'll check out your project soon, Flamesy. I just need to find Waldo first. Where is he? This guy? I don't think this is this guy. And I shouldn't make wrong guesses, because that took a lot out of my life. Let's see, so he has to be someone who doesn't appear anywhere else. This guy's headless, by the way, or he has a really small head. Nope. What is this? Why did this have to exist? Oh, I think this is Waldo. Yeah, I got him. Okay, well, that was inhumanly bad. Let's go to the next game. Oh, it was on Pixel 1.950 and Y195. Yeah, I got him. Next says, I remember that someone pranked me with a flash version of this game that is contained a jump scare. Yeah, I have played games like that. That makes you focus on something, and then they do a jump scare. But yeah, that was the first completely shit game for tonight. So let's see what we get next. Yeah, the maze game is the most famous one. Okay, we got Hatris. Yep, Hatris is gonna be our next game. And the interesting thing about Hatris is that on the cover art, it says, new from the creator of Tetris. I think it's pretty safe to say that everybody knows Tetris, but what the fuck is Hatris? We are gonna see that now. It's close to hat-trick. I doubt this is gonna be a football game. It's probably gonna be a puzzle game of some sort. And it's probably gonna be pretty bad compared to actual Tetris. Like Tetris but with hats? Okay. Your name is Patrick. Everything is rhyming here. There's the hats. Am I gonna drop the hats on top of each other? Shop? I don't know what's going on. Not quite Tetris music. Oh, there's heads? I'm dropping the hats on the heads. There's something grotesque about this. Also, I really don't like the guy on the bottom right. There's something creepy about him. And yeah, you combine the hats to make them disappear. You need 5 hats. Yeah, the music is good. It is good. But compared to Tetris, this game isn't really winning over me. Oh, Flamesy lost a weird bootleg. Hopefully you can find it. This is like Puyo Puyo, but more limited and more boring. Yeah, you just combine the hats, and then they're gonna go to the assembly line. Instead of Puyo Puyo, it's just Hat Hat. Hat Hat would be a better name for this game. Just Yoshi's Cookie. I think even Yoshi's Cookie is more complex than this. This is as simple as a puzzle game can be. Like, I thought Palamedes from the cheat code stream was simple. But this is, like, Palamedes is a good game. This is, it's a game. You can only switch to hats like they are this way or they are this way. And that's all the control you have. Okay, let's see what happens if I mess up. Because I have played enough. Oh, the top hats. They actually, like, they make a longer pile, taller pile, if you fail with them. For one, it is a video game, and not only that, it most certainly exists. Yeah, Lucas Guy just told the facts about this game. I don't think this is actually made by the guy who made Tetris. Or maybe he was just paid to make a game, and he phoned it in. Because, yeah, this isn't too good. Pretty good music. That's the best I can say. Next game. Okay, so that wasn't nearly as bad as Where's Waldo. Waldo was better? Okay, Lucas guy doesn't agree. Our next game is gonna be Kiwi Craze, a bird-brained adventure. Don't ask me why I got this game. Maybe I was being bird-brained. Hopefully it's good. I have never heard of it. It's there. Lucas guy catching all the Finnish words. Well, it's made by Taito. Those guys usually make pretty good games. This title screen looks like a mess. And there's a walrus. And the Kitsune lion in Oh, you play as Flicky from Sonic. The graphics are very, very, very yellow. This is the most yellow game I have ever seen. The character is yellow and the background is yellow. This is an arcade version and it's pretty good. Yeah, this could be the case of them not being able to translate the arcade graphics to NES perfectly. Except now it looks much better. Like these hippos in the background. They look silly, but there's a vibe to this game. And it seems it's horribly difficult. The cuteness only is there to mislead you. Like there's a kid's drawing style to the graphics. It's okay. Oh, I'm in Auckland, in the North Island. Yeah, this feels like an arcade game with short levels. The hippos are less colored because their sprites are with the background grass. Yeah, NES has a limit to how many colors can be in a specific area. I learned about that stuff because, well, I can show you the reason later on this stream. Oh, now I'm dropping bombs instead of... What did I do before? I don't even remember. But the bombs have an arc to them, and I think this is objectively a worse weapon than what I had before. Now there's a clown. Okay, game is ruined. This is a bird dropping bombs. Yep, it is. Oh, those are spikes. I thought they were a ladder. Don't know if I want to keep going anymore, but let's see how I get up from here. I kind of want to know. It seems impossible. Oh, you hop on the disembodied head of a cow and you fly upwards. Yeah, everything dropping bombs. These are war-trained birds. This background looks a bit like it's from Monster Party. Kiwi, that's the background. And there's even a map, so I'm gonna guess that the levels are gonna get pretty complex later on, if there's a map feature. Map of New Zealand? It does look familiar. It might be New Zealand's map. It probably is, of course, Kiwis and New Zealand. Why didn't I think of that before? I was just surprised it was named North Island and South Island, and thought that that meant that it's a fictional place. But nope, it is New Zealand. This is a pretty weird way to fly around. Like, I'm a bird, but I still need to hop on this cow head to do any flight. This waitress isn't in the best position. She wants to get some customers. Oh, the bird gets scuba gear when diving underwater. Almost to the end. Yeah, that's actually a really good catch, Lucas Guy. That the enemies don't instantly hit you when they spawn. Like in Ninja Gaiden, one of the biggest struggles I had was the enemies that kept spawning and they hit you instantly. Yeah, this seems like a pretty okay game. Not the best, not the worst. It has a bird. And it's pretty cute. But too yellow. So I'm gonna rate it out 7 out of 10, too much yellow. Next game. No, those are gonna be for later. Yeah, my Twitch profile does have the Finnish flag. Like, I put it there as a warning that if somebody's wondering why I'm talking with a weird accent, they might look at the profile picture and see the reason. Next game. Demon Sword? Dr. Chaos? I think it's gonna be Dr. Chaos. This is another wildcard game. I have no idea what this is about. But we are gonna see it soon. Anybody in the chat heard of Dr. Chaos? It has a pretty gruesome title screen. Oh, now there's like animated blood. I got all the bloody NES games by accident. Oh. I think I'm playing as Timmy or whatever he was called from Monster Party. But this time he has a sword instead of a bat. Instead of I'm fighting bats. The sword has a horrible hitbox. Like you have to hit the enemies with the center of the sword to actually hit them. Zelda 2 ripoff? Yeah, like this is like a really, really bad Zelda 2. Yeah, I remember, Lucas Sky, you told about modding a video game. And one of the things you modified was that the boss has an instantaneous attack, which instead of telling you where it's going to throw its next projectile, it just throws you instantly. Yeah, that sounds like it's gonna make it much more difficult. Why there's bats in every NES game? Yeah, I was wondering that when I was playing like Castlevania and Ninja Gaiden, like why does every single game has bats? Looks like the house layout of Home Alone NES game. Yeah, but for some reason the game is in first person now. Why? Is it an adventure game suddenly? Oh, I found a gun. It's saying nothing there, but there's a fucking gun. Oh, I need to go press get, I guess. How do I press it? Oh, this way. Okay, got it. Yeah, open sesame, he says, with every box and window. Anything else here? Which country this game takes in, place in? Well, I just found a gun, so... Gun and drugs. It has to be USA. Nothing else here. And now I have a gun. But I don't have any bullets. Like, it's actually like a Uzi looking from the upper picture. So I need to keep using my sword. Yeah, these first-person segments are pretty unique, but they make the game really slow-paced. American game to surpass all American games. You had the wrong gun in your hand. Oh yeah, I equipped the Uzi, even though I got bullets for the pistol. Okay, that's the reason why it didn't work. And this takes me to a room with no way out. And I need to select go. No way! He doesn't want to go here? Why? What a weird game. Okay, now I'm gonna get the right gun. Yeah, now I can shoot the bats. I'm already sick of the first-person segments. Like, why couldn't I just find the bullets? Why do I have to go here? Uxi instead of Uzi? Well, you might be guessing it right now, but Finnish language doesn't really have Z used at all. So, I'm not too used to saying that. Again. And some doors I just can't go in. Oh, the gun lives here. I'm gonna kidnap him. No way! More rooms. Ratcham is spelled with, I think you need to capitalize. No, capitalize. What is the word? Yeah, you need to make the J a big letter. I think that's how you write it. Capitalize, yeah, that's the word. Potion. More rooms. Can I go here? I can, but now I'm back here. I don't like this game. Next, please. I think it's pretty cool that you go from having a sword to a pistol to a Uzi or Ugzi. But otherwise, yeah, that game was shit. Next one. Oh no, oh no. We're gonna be Barbie. And you are soon gonna see the reason why I added this to the list. Could this game be better than Where is Waldo? Yeah, can we finally find the game that beats the masterpiece that is Where is Waldo? I think there is a chance. Some nice, pleasant music here. And then... Can you tell me why this is in my little girl's game? What the fuck is that? Like this looks... The cursed title screen is the reason why I downloaded this game. Wow, what a great book! I love reading about mermaids! I think Barbie's eyes are diseased in some way, or maybe they are mutating, or maybe they're evolving. I'm getting sleepy now. I need my rest, so I can continue consuming the earths. Tomorrow's a busy day. I'm having a lunch at the soda shop. All the screams I'm gonna hear. Going swimming at the beach. Meeting Ken at the party tomorrow. But yawn. First I have to go to the mall to pick up that new outfit. So much to do. Okay. I was about to say that it looks like I'm playing as a stiff doll, but I guess that's exactly what I'm playing as. I'm here at the shop to continue to eat the souls of the innocent. Yep, that's the story. Also, looking at the ZZZZZZ meter, this is supposed to be Barbie's dream, I guess. And this is my weapon. What the fuck is this? And Barbie's so tall that dodging anything is almost impossible. Like, this must be the biggest player character I have ever seen on an NES game. Legs are gross tall? Yeah, I guess that's goes for the actual Barbie dolls. Alright, I'm stuck. Do I need to jump on a bird? Or use one of these items? Maybe so I throw the orb for the bird as an offering. Okay. The music doesn't sound like anything. It doesn't sound like music. It sounds like random notes. Is this a boss fight? I guess so. It doesn't seem to matter if I get hit much. I seem to have a lot of health. This is a pretty unfortunate jumping sound. Like, it sounds like more like a magic spell than jumping. This looks like hell and I'm not even being ironic. Yeah, this sort of definitely has a purgatory hell feel to it. Sprite colors work well. For me, the colors remind me of the old PC games with the horrible cyan and pink backgrounds or color choices. I feed the cat and then the cat does jumping. Start jumping, I mean. So this is how I hit the boss. I abuse the cat, which runs away, and I just need to keep dodging the balls. What is even to the right of the screen? It looks like a mess. And now I close the hatch with the power of animal abuse. And then a hat kills me. Oh god! Should I go back to sleep? Should I wake up and start the carnage? Yes. Oh my, what a strange dream. I wonder how it would have turned out. Well, maybe I'll dream it again tomorrow night. And then it goes back to the title screen. And that was Barbie for NES. Was it better than Where's Waldo? Yeah, it was better than Where's Waldo, but still not very good. Next game. Athena? Maybe? Yeah, we got Athena. I don't know what this game is, but let's see. What did Lukaska, what did you send me? Thank you. Yeah, Athena is a Greek goddess and also the capital of Greece. She can watch us mortals from up there. Okay, let's start the game. That work as an emote. I'll consider it. I'll see how it looks like in the small form. It could work pretty well. As a bro what emote? Yeah, she has that silent bewilderment on her face. So for Athena, I also got the cover art, which looks like this. It looks like a pretty epic game. It's also Japan's top arcade hit. You'll be sending the most cursed image you can find from each game. That is an excellent idea. Just a moment. I'll need to add this on the screen too, because I love this idea. That can be pretty small. How many games on the next segment? 30 minutes until next segment. Okay, Athena. I'm fumbling a bit with my multitude of windows here, but there we go. And I showed you the epic looking cover because the actual Athena in the game looks like this. She looks quite helpless compared to the cover art. Banned? Yeah, this does look a bit like a game where you could get banned, but I don't think it's like that. There she goes. Disappointment. Maybe it's a great game, we'll see. World of Forest. You actually could get banned? For what reason? Because of this gaping hole here. Oh, there's a kick. I was ready to use a sword or a bow. But no, I have a shitty kick. Oh, and I have a pipe or something. What if after this game just has bannable content in the middle of it? Well then, I'll get banned, I guess. I doubt that any NES game could get released with any bannable content. And all of these I have, I think they are like official American releases. Also, I'm sometimes jumping higher than other times, and I don't see the logic at all. No! Now I know the logic. It's like Mario's triple jump in a really janky way. Like, first jump is really low, then the second is higher, and the last jump is the tallest. And it doesn't feel good at all. And I die in darkness by spinning. The best part about this game is this effect here, the swirling screen. But yeah, the death was pretty brutal. There's an Atari game with bannable content in it, so NES wouldn't surprise me. Well, but NES had Nintendo of America, which was almost too happy to censor games. And Atari was pure Wild West. Nobody cared like what was released. That's also why the video game crash happened. The games were just all over the place. Yeah, and if I'm trying to find positives, this game doesn't look the worst, but it controls like a bootleg game. It's not good. No wonder I have never heard of this game. Now there's some guy with a bow here. Is he gonna shoot me, or is it just gonna walk? I'm gonna rewind a bit. Frame rate is weak. Yeah, actually, this is scrolling more like a PC game than an NES game. Yeah, this Athena doesn't seem like a goddess of war. And the weird cuteness is also surprising. The cover art looks like the goddess of war, but the game doesn't. Also, I guess that the Gilgamesh in Dawa Druaga also isn't like Gilgamesh is usually portrayed. But this is even further off. Oh, nice blob enemy that I don't even have to fight. The enemies feel like they're randomly placed. This is probably some arcade game from the early 80s, ported to NES. Yeah, I think that's enough. Let's go for the next game. Cover that is fucking clickbait. Yeah, let's see it once more, now that we know what the game is like. And this is what was promised to you. Like here, Athena looks like a badass Valkyrie or something. And there's centaurs and other mythical beings. Japan's top arcade hit, by the way. Yep. From the creators of Ikari Warriors, where Ikari Warriors is a pretty shit game, so I'm not surprised. Goddess from Saint Seiya, who is apparently incredibly strong, but she couldn't defend herself at all. Yeah, that's pretty typical, actually. Yeah, this is clickbait the game. I'm gonna rate it clickbait out of 10. Let's see if the next one is any better. Ikari Warriors gameplay. I played the game and that's enough. Oh, you have collected. Fantastic. And that's a absolutely perfect choice for the curse graphic. The famous hole of Athena on the NES. Also, by the way, our next game is the ultra cool sounding Choppy Cherub. I picked this game because I couldn't imagine something sounding more lame than Choppy Cherub. But maybe it's a good game. We'll see soon. You have played this, okay. I just saw something that I can't resist in the chat. Just a second. Just a small second, because this is the reason I was put on this planet, I would say. So this is serious. Yeah, this should be perfect. There we go. So now, Choppy Cherub. Made by Bandai, okay. Am I gonna get banned? I think the main character is a naked child. Well, it's a cherub, so let's say that he's a statue that's come alive. And he can also fly. And open his mouth. Huge. This is a nightmarish vision. And that's what he does when he dies. Okay, welcome to the child killing stream. Isaac in Binding of Isaac is naked. Yeah, good point. This is pretty much like Isaac in Binding of Isaac. That dog looks so cute. Such a shame it's a dog. It is a cute looking dog. Like, what dog isn't cute? Yeah, that's a... Actually, why didn't I think of that? This is basically Isaac from Binding of Isaac. Which I just called Isaac for some reason. Why do I even have to care about the enemies if I can just keep flying? Did PETA make this? Yeah, maybe this is a game where animals finally get their revenge on humans. Also, if this word stop here is the end of the level, that's the most boring end of the level I have ever seen. No? Wait, how do I fly again? I don't know how to fly anymore. Oh, that's how you do it. I'm gonna kill the dog with love, and... I don't know what to do. Any ideas? Oh, now the stop is gone. Binding of Fat Kirby. Yeah, this game is a combination of Binding of Isaac and Kirby. Even though this is probably older than both of them. It's also pretty much like a really easy version of Adventure Island, because you need to keep eating to keep up your power meter. Oh, the dog barking sound is also pretty cute. Kid Icarus gone wrong. These are all Christians. Yeah. Not those evil satanic Marios. This is the actual Christian hero of video games. Kid Trump. There's also some who looks like a programmer in the top of the screen. Like just some guy with eyeglasses. What is he doing here? No, I'm not gonna play anymore. Next game. Lucas Guy says, this is for Christians, so they can see this and become an atheist. Oh, now I see why the game was made. Maybe next game will be the proof of God's existence. Probably not, but we'll see. Oh, another game I was pretty excited to download, because it's Bubble Bobble Part 2, which I had no idea that such game existed. Like, I thought Rainbow Islands is Bubble Bobble 2. So what is this Bubble Bobble Part 2? Well, we'll see. Will I be doing corruptions? No, not this time. Maybe next time. And now what we have all been waiting for. Wait, I need to figure this out. One problem is that all of these images are named unknown, so they get overwritten for me. Maybe I can just put this into a different window so that doesn't happen. Yeah. Where should he go? He can go there. Oh, I removed Barbie. Shit. Yeah, the file names. I'm a bit disorganized here, but now everybody's on the screen. Except for this guy. Now he's here too. But yeah, Bubble Bobble Part 2. The sequel that I didn't know existed. Anybody familiar with this game? Black mages from Final Fantasy. And there's King Dedede behind the tree. Yeah, Lucas Sky, that was what I was thinking too. That Rainbow Island is Bubble Bobble 2. But maybe it sold worse than Bubble Bobble. Oh, he got... even this guy was a human before. But this time we didn't go back to monkey. We went back to a dinosaur, which is even older. Or no, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but let's play. Now, it is the beginning of a fantastic story. Let's make a journey to a cave of monsters. Good luck. Is this gonna be another drug use reference? Oh, wow, this game looks fucking fantastic! Like, yeah, these are easily the best graphics tonight. This is just Kirby's Mass Attack from the DS. I actually don't know Kirby's Mass Attack. But yeah, this has to be a late NES game. Like, this looks like an arcade game and not an NES game. And this also background looks more Greek than Athena. Yeah, just the walking animation. Like, look at this. How many frames is there? Yeah, can an actual NES run this? I'm playing a Nestopia, which is supposed to do like the same cycles as NES. So yeah, it should be running this well on an actual NES. And there's no flickering. Oh, there is flickering. Never mind. But this has to have some like art inside the cartridge that gives NES more RAM or something like that, because that is possible. That some games might add that. Other than that, this is definitely a sequel to Bubble Bobble. This is almost exactly the same game, just with better graphics and new levels. So, if somebody wanted more Bubble Bobble, this delivers. Music isn't as good. Yeah, it isn't. That's the only downside. Bubble Bobble music is a classic, but this is just alright. Now there's a bigger enemy here. Is this like a boss fight or something? It actually seems to be pretty difficult to go inside. But yeah, this is... in all of the ways you can think of, this is a good game. So, like, so nice in just every way. One more level, because it's also fun to play. Yeah, that's like a small boss fight. And did you see how it has like different sprites after every attack? Because it slowly got extinguished. Like, that's a really nice detail. So Flamesy likes the music. I don't think the music is bad, but it's not as good as the first one, in my opinion. Yeah, a bit too repetitive. Yeah, we found a really good game. But why is that game so unknown? Maybe it was like released really late in NES lifespan. Is there even any cursed images in the game? Like that game was like it was blessed, the opposite of cursed. Oh, you did find something. Oh, I see the idea. Just a moment. I'll need to arrange this. Like this is the team, the ultimate team, the Mouth Friends. The Puck Brothers. Yeah, I think that's a Twitch appropriate name. And next game, I think I have time for a few more games. And we are gonna get Fuck Xanadu. This is a game made by the same people who do the IS series. YS. You know that series? I like it, alright. But I haven't played this game. Hopefully it's a good one. The title is just insulting the player in a foreign language. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Hopefully the game's quality is not insulting. But my hunch is that this is a minor classic. But I didn't know it has an NES version. I thought this was a game that was just released for some Japanese computers. So maybe the NES version is not optimal. Oh, a huge tree and a castle? This looks exactly like Elden Ring at the moment. Like, that scene could be from the 8-bit version of Elden Ring. I've been on a long journey. I came back to my hometown to find it is almost deserted. The gate is closed, people are gone, and the walls are crumbling. I wonder what happened. Oh, this is a story-heavy game? And now I get to... No, I don't get to punch people, I get to talk with people. I want you to see the king right away. If this game is older than Zelda 2, then I know where the idea for Zelda 2 came from. And I think this is older. Why do you talk to people when you can punch? But yeah, I can punch this eye monster here. Or can I? Oh, I just disintegrate. Maybe I shouldn't go that way. Don't have negative thoughts. Remember your mantra. Om. Hello, Bellerin. Wait, I was supposed to die? Just like in Elden Ring. This actually is Elden Ring 8-bit. Oh, even portraits here. Yeah, hello Raiders, welcome. I'm playing all kinds of NES games here, just trying them out. If you are going to see the king, take this ring. Elden Ring 0, yeah. This ring will identify you, don't lose it. Ring of Elf. Yeah, we are playing old and possibly illegal NES games. This is my last stream because I'm gonna get banned. There are many rings with different magic. Elder rings. Okay, where am I supposed to go? There's so many doors here. This guy looks like he might have something fun to say. The dwarves are robbing the elves' money and jewelry. Fucking dwarves. I have never seen this game before. This game is called Fuck Xanadu. It seems like a side-scrolling RPG game at the moment. Hello, I sell keys. What would you like? You can even sell stuff. I don't have any money, so... There's not enough golds. Can I go through here? Yeah. The dwarves are already in town. It looks like the end is near. You don't see dwarves as the villain in that many games. But I don't have anything against it. The only bad side, like everything else about this game is nice at the moment, but my attack is just pitiful. I shall give magic for 200 golds. Bye-bye. I don't have any money, so... Okay, this is a pretty slow-paced game for this sort of thing, but I'm gonna talk to the king and let's see what happens. Glad you could come. Disaster has befallen us. The elf fountain water, our life source, has stopped. The wells are drying up. Many men went out and nobody came back. You are our last hope. I shall give you 1500 golds. Why is it gold? Shouldn't it be gold? Prepare for your journey with this money. It will be a dangerous journey. Take care of yourself. I won't play this anymore because, like I said, this seems like a pretty slow-paced game for this sort of stuff. But it looks like a good game. I might return it. Maybe I'll even play through this at some point. Because it feels like a game I might like. Yeah, and I got a lot of money, considered how little the magic and keys seem to be sold for. But I guess it's like a tutorial for buying stuff. Yeah. Hopefully you don't mind if I switch games. Because I want to see one more. Oh, there's a pink cigarette smoking guy in the game. I didn't even notice him. But yeah, he doesn't seem too healthy. The tree looks like he should be drowning Koala Marios. I can arrange that. I just need the... Oh, the pink cars are the keys. I guess I paid more attention to the shop than the guy himself. He can sit here on top of the tree. Picasso. I'm gonna play one more game from the wheel. And then I'm gonna play a bit of Tabo's Tactics because I promised Flame Z. But next game is gonna come from the wheel. Okay, and let's see what we get. Is it gonna be this one? Oh, fuck yeah. Like, here is the prize for the best title in video game history. What we are gonna play is Dino Wars, The Destruction of Spondylus. This is gonna be probably a shitty game, but I think I just like the completely unreasonable 90s name, where just the title is, there's 2 typos in it, and I think Spondylus, the whole word, is a mistake in itself. But yeah, I don't think we should have very high hopes for this game. Okay, let's go to Spondylus. Looks like a Godzilla game or something. Dino Doors, The Destruction of Armund. If it's the doors from Tower Druaga, yeah, they are my destruction. Wait, I'm not playing as a dino? I'm playing as a small guy with a horrible jump delay? This is not good. Like, I'm gonna press jump. Like, let's say 3, 2, 1, now. 3, 2, 1, now. There's like a second delay. I'm gonna do one more screen and then I'm gonna scream because this is not a good last game. Skip. We're gonna need something better for the next game. For the last game, I mean. Okay, one extra game because yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Yeah. I don't think that game had any screenshot material, so don't worry. Our actual last game before Tabo's Tactics is Bucky O'Hare. And I think this is a game where I've heard that this is a hidden gem, but I don't know anything about the game. Just the name gave me the idea that this might be something good and surprising. We'll see. Sounds like a cowboy title. Yeah. Let's hide the wheel. Pretty simple title screen. And this is made by Konami. And back on the NES days, Konami made some pretty good games. Unlike nowadays. Now they make Castlevania NFTs. Bucky O'Hare and his crew, Blinky, Deadeye, Jenny, Willy, fight to save the Aniverse. See, like it's like the animal universe or something. From the Toad Menace. Oh, so this is like new enemy for Mario? This sounds like the ghost in Pac-Man. What sounds like the ghost in Pac-Man? And then that happened. The Toads kidnapped Bucky's crew. Kidnapped is spelled wrong here. Their names. Ah, true. And Lucas Guy says Aniverse is a universe made entirely out of people named Annie. I haven't seen a game that happens there. Blinky is a captive of the Green Planet. I think Blinky actually is a ghost in Pac-Man. Pac-Man prequel? Yeah, like maybe they die and become ghosts. And that's how Pac-Man happens. Haha, Bucky O'Hare, your friends are mine. You are next. Bucky escaped Toad's armada by a hare's whisker. Now he must save his loyal crew. Bucky really looks like Jazz Jackrabbit, a PC game character. Yeah. Which planet? Let's go to Green Planet. It looks like the first level. Pac-Man is the devil and the ghost are in hell. That's an interesting theory. Okay, I already like how fast-moving this game seems to be. I think most games tonight have been pretty slow-paced, but this seems like it's running really fast and smooth. Hare's whisker like saying by a little bit, so he was pretty close to getting caught. I guess that's the idea. You can only jump and shoot. That's all there is to the game. It's like Contra for kids or something. But the FPS seems high. It feels really smooth. Bees. Yeah, it actually might be running 60 FPS. But isn't Mario 2? Like Mario also runs in 60 FPS, right? But this does have more complex graphics. Oh, and nice how you go higher. It transitions into space. Yeah. Again, killing animals here. But not bats. Do you notice the distinct lack of bats here? I can get hit a lot before I die. Which makes sense because you can get hit pretty easily. So far this game seems like a more simple Mega Man. Like Mega Man that is not as tightly designed. Spiders are bad replacement? Yeah. spiders are also a really common NES enemy. Or a really common video game enemy in the first place. Pretty nice how the cliffs blend in the background. And the water here also looks nice. And then I just jump and die. Come on. Okay, one more try. This part feels a bit boring, you just go back and forth. Rats are the most common. Yeah, overall in all video games. After humans, I would say rats are the most common enemy. Bat and rat rhyme. Are we onto something here? That's the reason why they are common. Yeah. Now I'm just free falling here. Is this how I'm supposed to do this? Is it ever gonna end? Deltarune Chapter 0? What does this have to do with Deltarune? I'm not seeing very many similarities. Again, it's impressive how smooth this runs, even though there's a lot of happening on the screen. Bullet hell? Yeah, there's a slight bullet hell element to the game. There's almost all enemies shoot bullets of some kind, but you have an insane amount of health. So even though I get hit all the time... Oh, you can only get hit once by this boulder. Yeah, the previous section, you're right, it is kind of like a bullet hell, that free falling part. But this is an insta-kill rock, so I need to be careful. Well, it's pretty easy to dodge. How many health does the boss have? Oh, you can't hit him at all. Unless he runs into a wall. Contra Room. Well, then Deltarune also has animal characters, so I guess that fits too. Yeah, this game is pretty good, I would say. It feels a bit sloppy, how you get hit so easily and it doesn't even matter. Like, I think that's the bad side of this game. But yeah, this is a decent game. I'm happy to end the wheel part of the stream with this game. Oh wait, I noticed something new. I can actually gather jump power. This wasn't needed at all during the last level. But that's what the power meter does. Yeah, decent is a good way to describe this game. The coolest graphical part is the background lines. Like the 80s effect that is in the background. It is playable, so much better than most of the games in here. I would say that, like, at least half of the games were playable. But this is like in the better 50%. Still worse than Waldo, but you can have them all, yeah. Some games are just, like, untouchable. It actually makes me feel nauseous to say that about Where's Waldo, I'm sorry. Because that game was rancid.